Hello again. When first I heard a rumour that so-called sensitivity readers were to be editing the books of Roald Dahl so that new editions and reprints could be produced which were in keeping with modern ideas on what is acceptable, I thought it was some joke, perhaps something that a demented journalist from the Daily Mail might have dreamed up. But no, it is perfectly true. A couple of years ago, the family of Roald Dahl transferred the rights to his books to, of all people, Netflix. And of course, the Americans threw up their hands in horror when they actually read the things. What's this reference to boys and girls, for instance? That reinforces the idea that gender is binary, so we'd best replace it with children, which is more neutral. In the book SEO Trot, there is of course a coded reference to the title of the book when we read that tortoises are backward. The title of the book, you see, is the word tortoises written backward. Of course, the word backwards is itself pejorative, and so this sentence must be deleted entirely. In the book Matilda, she's said at one point to be reading something by Rudyard Kipling. Well, that will never do. Wasn't he a racist and imperialist? I know, let's have her reading Jane Austen instead. And so it goes on. The word female is of course unacceptable, and so the description of Miss Trunchbull in Matilda as a most formidable female is changed to a formidable woman. Never mind that the alliteration is lost, as long as the sensibilities of the modern reader are protected. It is not only the erasure of words like fat and so on, this word no longer appears anywhere in any of the books, but also the adding of whole sentences and the rewriting of passages which seem offensive. After mention that the witches are bald and so wear wigs, a sentence has been added which reads, "There are plenty of other reasons why women might wear wigs, and there is certainly nothing wrong with that." That will be so cancer patients are not upset at the association with witches who are bald, you see. Avoiding use of the word fat means that a lot of stuff has to be completely rewritten. In James and the Giant Peach, there's a couplet which reads, "Auntie Sponge was terrifically fat and tremendously flabby at that." Well, that won't do. All this reference to fat and flabby, that's body shaming, isn't it? So it's now been changed to, "Auntie Sponge was a nasty old brute and deserved to be squashed by the fruit." Perhaps the most bizarre aspect of the thing is that the words black and white have been entirely removed from the book in any context wherever they occur. So nobody turns white with fear now, and even the BFG's cloak is no longer described as black. I've remarked before on this channel that Enid Blyton's books have been undergoing this same process for years. Any mention of anybody being slapped has been removed from them, and the names of characters changed, lest they cause offence. In The Wishing Chair, Chinky the Pixie has been changed to Chinky, just in case a Chinese reader might recognise a slang expression for his ethnicity in the text. I give a link to the article which details this madness in the description to this video, and I can assure readers it is not some bizarre April Fool's joke.